Guys, what's up? It's Layfilet. We're back with Virtue's Last Reward. I'm here, Stray Rogue, and with
Yo.
Hi. We were on Mioji's route last time I remember. I apologize. It seems like there is not just internet on my side, but Twitch seems to be and I've just let frame rates dropped.
China is trying to shut down our servers.
Hello, Vap. If I remember correctly, we're on the 10 Mioji route.
That.
Can't remember.
Hello.
Oh, we were in the middle of a puzzle.
That's right. Zero got big.
Yeah, we had some inflation art, unfortunately.
Zero,
Wow.
Zero want Chunga.
Alright, I have to... Moon is super quiet because last night.
It's because I was shouting.
Well, and I'm using the good mic, so.
Back from.
Yeah, I sat back because I'm bodily not okay, so.
Yeah, I am cutting in and out of existence. I can't do anything about it. I mean, other than kill. That's about all I can do.
I think Marco was just like talking about. I think Marco was just talking about like what you had said about the dropping frames, because I haven't seen anything to. I haven't seen anything, but like I don't have the sound turned on, so it might be clipped.
If I remember correctly, I think
It's me.
I was voicing Clover, you're voicing.
Alright, we've restored pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now.
Just like we came in. Just like when we came in, right? Let's go.
Alright. Correctly. So we need white to purple, yellow to pink.
Is it pink or magenta?
Magenta
No,
doesn't
that's
exist.
specifically pink. Yeah, no, that's specifically pink.
Magenta doesn't exist. Pink.
I mean, magenta exists in a digital format, but that one, the way it is colored, is definitely a pink shade and not magenta.
Magenta only
because
exists.
It would be much more.
Hold on. Magenta only exists because needed to bridge a gap between purple and red. Oh.
Yeah. It's the absence of green. And it can only persist digitally because we cannot replicate it through
Natural
actual means. Yeah, there's no pigment that you can create that will look like magenta does, because you can't create an absence of green.
So, I forgot what it was. White to purple, yellow to pink, blue to green. I think blue to green is going to be the easiest because we don't need. White to purple, eh? Do it. The problem is any way that we go. Off. Go here. Cut off. Lights. I go here. Off yellow access.
what if, and follow me on this, we start at yellow, and we go down counterclockwise, and come up before orange. On the outer rim.
Hold on. Yellow doesn't need to connect.
No, you take it up before you get to orange. Like,
Oh,
so, like,
okay. So like
go
go
down.
here, here,
Yeah,
here.
maybe. Yeah, this will work. So now go to below orange, or above orange, I guess, and then keep going to magenta.
Like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and white goes to purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go to white, up one, up one, up,
Up or forward? Up or right?
up, up. Yeah, and then over to, yep. And then,
Blue to green.
yeah. Do you see the path? She sees the path.
Yay.
So fucking
job.
complicated.
Good work. Sorry, it's chunky, so I had to look to the stream.
What's going on? Did you guys unlock it?
Yeah, looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now.
Okay. I don't remember.
That's pretty much exactly what you were doing for her, except for maybe a little more air to the back of your voice.
A little bit more exasperated.
That
Welcome
too.
back. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks to you, Clover.
Would have been toast without you. Thanks.
Aww. Okay, you don't need to thank.
I don't like toast anyway.
That's what I thought she was gonna say.
Not.
What's in the box? Oh.
Junk. I mean, unless you want to read through that. We already found this one.
Yeah.
We get the information from the bench, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, I did.
Well, back to the bench.
Oh, good. We can.
Yay.
Room pressurizing. Can I get a refresh?
No.
Can I get
I'm
a salad
ready.
with that?
Be able to get a refresh, except I'm ready right now. Fresh. Their group, please.
What?
We have another group, and Moon and Hales and Amy are all throwing things.
It's because Amy
okay.
asked for backgrounds, and I had literally some backgrounds open from earlier.
One Ben.
I don't remember that that pressure gauge looking like that? It looks like a clock.
I know it looked like that before.
I guess maybe I just remember the one that was in the actual pressure chamber.
Can we take these off now?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right?
Yeah, no point in keeping the damn things on now. Off they go.
Tenmyo, Jin Sigma watching Clover undress.
No!
Feels much better.
Clover, you're drenched in sweat.
Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you?
Waggles eyebrows suggestively.
No.
I mean, you did just mention they were watching Clover
Yeah.
undress. So yeah, you're
And
kind of a
how-
pervert.
How on the spot was I?
You're kind of a
course not.
pervert.
Just put them back in the locker.
Okay. You better not, like, sell mine or something, Sigma.
Holy shit, Clover.
I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing.
Apparently, Monster Hunter World has now reached 14 million.
Woo.
And they're giving us
14
a
million what?
event pack.
Nice.
Non desu.
So just like with the 13 million event pack, yeah. They're giving us more
Oh.
free shit. They hit 13. Or 14 million.
For fun and profit.
Oh. Bench.
Have you ever heard of
Facility.
Updog?
I fucking knew that was immediately after. Because I was, in my little brain, I was like, what's up, bench?
What's up, bench?
That's literally what my brain said immediately. It was like, no. We should show Tori that one clip of Aaron actually getting updogged to work.
Because no, you've shown it to me.
Oh, have I? Okay.
Yeah. Like, as soon as the Updog
Oh,
thing
is that
came
Updog?
out, you were like, oh my god, look at this. And I watched it and I'm
No.
like, yep.
It's Updog. No, it's Updog. What is Updog? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, honey, that would have been like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You sent
No,
it to
no,
me a while
more-
ago.
More like 6 years ago.
I know you sent it to me in the last year.
Yeah, because I probably
Since I've been in the Arcana fandom.
probably I refound it, and that was why. And then I was
Probably.
like, oh man.
Cylinder. Okay. Fine. Hey, we did it.
Yay.
Very nice.
Good job.
Looks like you were right.
Hey, look. It's okay. All that work for a
Yay.
Oh,
fucking key.
motherfucking king.
Wait, so what the fuck?
Give to.
Wonder what this key goes to. I mean, like I was just looking at their tab tops, and so you got like a rectangle on the one, but it's rounded, and then the other one is like full rectangle, no rounding.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
How the hell is this cute? It's hideous.
You
Inclined to
really
agree.
think so?
Guys? Did you look at the stomach?
Creepy.
What do you think it means?
You know what that reminds me of?
Hmm.
Those little puzzle packs you got, and then you put all the pieces together and it makes a little ball.
Mm.
Huh.
It's something back from like the 90s, early 2000s.
Hmm. I don't think I've actually seen it, which is weird. Or at least maybe the way maybe the way you described it didn't connect into my brain right. If you can find a picture, I'd like to see it.
Okay, looking at a picture.
Hmm.
Oh, those things.
Yeah, those things. Puzzle balls.
I've never seen those.
What?
That's cool.
What?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. Have you guys ever seen those tab columns?
Tab columns?
So, okay, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah. Good. Looks like you got it open. Right.
That's
more.
another suit. Is this a protective suit?
Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid?
Maybe it's for Quark.
More like the doll.
No, Marco, that's not it at all. That's not what he was talking about, but the maze balls are hell, yes.
Yeah, those ones are. If it had been about like the little like puzzle things like that, yeah, I would have understood that reference. No, the tab column is like a puzzle that my cousin got me, where it's like a cylinder and it has different colored tabs and it's like a Rubik's cube, but I think it's a lot simpler as far as like combinations and solving overall. Let's see if I can
Good.
find it.
It opened. There's something in here. Huh. Is this a journal?
Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. This is...
A sheet of paper with colorful sheets. Wonder what it's for.
Oh, they have gay ones.
Huh.
Speaking of gay...
Apparently we found
But
that.
I put it in the chat, Zach.
Oh, hold up. Huh.
They're really fun. I really like that kind of puzzle.
So, Marco, the puzzle balls I'm talking about are like the little colorful pieces you snap together, and it makes a ball.
But you have to snap them together in a particular way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it's like the side of a ball, and then it has like a shaft with a specific shape attachment. So it's more like a key.
shaft.
No.
Hi,
And then it has a key. I knew. And then it's like it's almost like how keys have different shapes.
Right. Let's just connect these and...
Hey,
Ta-da!
it says something. I'll read it. Inspecting the protective system system is still operating in diagnostic mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used. Please place the child-sized protective suit in a standing position in the designated. Touch the.
So, that...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Let me see if I can adjust my gain here. It sounds louder.
Gains is gains.
It could also just be because my internet is shitting a brick.
Okay. This stool is probably what the message was talking about.
So I should stand up that suit and put in it? And put it...
I think so.
I can English well tonight.
Have to do that. Yep.
Zero Junior in suit.
I fucking knew it. Huh. Did you put that suit on him? No, Tenmyoji, what the fuck do you think? Pretty good fit.
Hey, isn't there something on the stomach there?
It looks like an 8.
Yeah, like you'd see on a calculator or something.
Sigma holds up doll. I am Darth Vader from the planet. Okay, I've done that joke too many times. Anyway.
It's tempting though, yeah.
A large machine. Should I put the dressed up Zero Junior doll here?
The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 number on the right side of the screen and press check.
Okay, let's give this a shot. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
You have a black, red, blue, green, a pink, a yellow, a blue, cyan, and blue. Okay. There. I mean, you can make all of the numbers doing that. I don't.
Huh. I don't get this. Huh. I wonder what these are about.
Do you think they mean something?
Boy, I fucking hope so.
So, 1 blue...
Hold on.
2 green, 2...
Because remember we found a thing that has similar stuff. Green, magenta, green, magenta, blue or cyan? I think it's supposed to be cyan. Cyan, green.
The powdery blue, so yeah, cyan.
And then we check the archive. And we find that, which says the first one is cyan, yellow, blue, sorry, cyan, red. Guys, I can't read.
I'm Leifway, I'm 30, and I never learned how to fucking read.
Yep.
Wouldn't this be colorblind?
That was
That's
the joke.
Even better.
That's the joke, is I said I can't read, but this is colors.
You're really channeling that Scott Himboisms.
My voice was so fucking sore. You don't understand.
Yeah, mine too.
Are you talking about IRL Scott or Werewolf Scott?
Werewolf Scott.
Okay.
Imagine if Tori was trying to do a Scoot impression. I don't think she would use the husky voice.
I can't see red.
Hmm.
Don't insult me. Okay.
I'm confused.
You should be.
Because
the
I
top
can't
one-
see red, I can't get mad.
Cyan.
Oh my fucking god.
This one is red. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks to when we did that escape room on my birthday.
God. Remember that?
Yeah, remember that one puzzle that literally kept us stuck in the last room? That was that's this puzzle.
God damn it.
Except this one's simpler.
And yet we're talking about going to another escape room.
One that's actually going to be scarier, because from what I've read on that one, that's the one that, like, actively takes people out of the game with the assumption that you got killed.
So I was just reading. Do you follow Sela Squid on
No.
Twitter? She's a storyboarderist. So Sela Squid, she does a whole bunch of like well, she did a whole bunch of Overwatch art and fan art and stuff. Like, anyway, she's a storyboarder that was on Ben 10, the new reboot version. So she was talking about an escape room that she and her husband arranged for, and it was like, are we sure that we didn't just hire people to murder us? Because it's supposed to be like an escape room experience where like you've been taken like by a cult following like sort of thing, and they all wear masks and they try to catch you while you're trying to figure out how to leave. So yeah, spooky.
First one is 6. So this is not going to make any sense to you guys, what I'm doing right now.
That's fine. Whatever helps you work out things.
Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. So that is I think that's supposed to be a 2, right? Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Yeah, that's a 2.
So confused.
So remember that paper I found?
Yeah.
Basically what it's telling me to do here is to go in and essentially trace those colors on here.
Oh.
So you notice how each one switches colors?
Yeah.
So if I were to follow the first one, which is cyan, red, blue, yellow, magenta, black, what number does that make?
6. Oh, I see now.
Yeah. The second number is...
So this is exactly like that room.
Exactly. The second number is cyan, green, black, blue, yellow.
Which is
Cyan,
2.
green,
Okay.
black, blue, yellow. The next one is cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow.
So 623.
Yes. And you notice that it has the same dots above it too.
Yeah.
Jesus freaking Christ, you guys are doing
This
that.
was still simpler than that other fucking one.
Yeah.
But that's because we didn't have weird symbols to look for that look vaguely the same. Because they're all fucking astrological symbols, and some of them look identical to each other. 420 isn't an answer. I know! Good
Blaze.
job! You deserve a pat on the back.
Don't patronize me.
Hey, the colors changed.
sorry. Apparently someone's vacuuming upstairs and that's what the rumbling is.
Oh, I thought it was like a kitten trying to knock over.
I thought
shit.
it was a kitten somewhere too. I don't even know where the kitten is though.
Kitten in a blender?
That actually
No.
worries me that I don't know where the kitten is. You're right. That's the first password.
That's very simple. This is...
Bitchin'. Look.
Yeah! This ought to open that safe.
Technology's new line is now bitchin'.
I had to look toward the Twitch, so I just said bitchin' like to start my thing. And never mind.
Yeah. So this is gonna be the hard one.
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe not. Green and magenta. What number is that?
1.
Green, magenta. What number is that?
1.
Cyan, green, magenta.
7. Master Chief?
That was one of
Master
those.
Chief. Master Chief was Spartan 117.
If that's a reference, I'm gonna die.
Halo.
If that's a fucking Halo reference, I'm gonna die. If that is literally what they intended in this game, I'm gonna die.
Well, see, it's supposed to be a Halo reference, but this is obviously the Doom guy.
Alright, just read your fucking line.
Did I solve it?
Looks like it. I mean, the color changed and everything. Huh? This one's different. You think it'll open the safe too?
Well, no harm in remembering it.
Yeah. Alright, so star, moon, moon.
God damn it, Moon Moon. What?
You've never heard of Moon Moon _ W? He's my son.
No, Moon, you were
No.
so far away from your mic that it just sounded like...
I'm really not far away from my mic. I literally have not physically moved.
Then you were mumbling.
Yeah.
Dead ass wasn't. That's why I'm really confused. What the fuck is Discord doing?
But no, so when I say God damn it, Moon Moon, I'm talking about like the
wolf.
meme.
Oh, I know. That's why Moon Moon has that name.
Yep.
Ah.
Moon Moon OW. I'm guessing because he used to play Overwatch.
Yeah, that's the reason why he was streaming on Twitch in the first place. Is he became a amateur and then professional player.
Her mic is no longer on OBS gain. It is once again quiet. I mean, yeah, I was having that problem too, and she's at 200% right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
Yet Zach is as loud as ever.
Someday
So.
I will get a real mic, or well, not a real mic because I have a real mic. I'll get a mic stand so I can have it up near my mouth, like one of those arms.
The person Tori wants supposed to be quiet is the loudest.
No, it's just annoying because, like, the two of you fucking swap in your loudness factors every single goddamn time. Also, Discord turned itself down.
Sick.
Also, Discord turned itself down on its own.
Bless.
Again, for the 700th time, without me telling it to.
Nah.
This is the safe, right?
Yeah, Clover. Just like the other ones, you know, that we saw in all the other rooms.
So we just type a password in here and it should open?
No, it'll explode the facility.
Please.
Everything else looks the same.
Why do they have this dialogue every single room? Like you've played at least 2 rooms by this point. Even if you pick this like cold.
Well, I mean, but like people they did. We explained this before. It's because like people will not play everything in one go, so it's like a refresher.
But it's a safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my problem. This is the one of the simplest mechanics of the game. I don't feel like this needed to be expressed every single room you hit up.
Yeah.
Everyone is secretly a blonde with dyed hair.
I didn't dye my hair though.
Like the only in-game the Autumn Harvest Fest went live.
Oh.
Tori, do you get like what do you fucking call that? Push updates or something?
She subscribes to the Monster Hunter letter.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
more or less. If you follow a game on Steam, you will get push updates when they do announcements.
Oh, okay. Because see, I don't do that because I didn't like the one time I did. I fucking didn't want it to tell me that stuff. So
Yeah.
I never did it with anything else.
So then, are we gonna play Minecraft after this, or are we gonna get spoopy after this?
I don't know if I'm gonna be awake after this.
Yeah, I say we do Minecraft after this, and we leave the Monster Hunter Autumn Fest for maybe Friday or something. Before Moon streams. Hooray! It opened just like we thought it would.
No dick pics. Look, he's got a hope for something. A man's got a dream. Just like Sigma with the fucking bikini.
I mean, to be fair, Tin Mioldi liked that picture too.
Tenmioldi is a man of taste.
He did say it was a very good quality one. It would fetch quite a price.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. That was exhausting work pushing those 3 buttons. Looks like that did it.
Why must you force me to click on it?
Looks like there's a lot in there. Such as cards, paper,
A key.
and a car key.
Oh, and also an
It's for
SD
Riku's
card.
dick.
Also an SD card.
That's
Whoa,
new.
what is all that stuff?
Hold on.
Leaf, if you're having troubles, feel better. One of my players is trying to get me banned from Twitch, says Pneumonica.
I'll take everything out. Just be patient. Excuse me while I whip this out. No. Let's see. First off.
It's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map!
It says titty!
Starting off strong tonight with not getting any fox.
It's because B looks like boobs.
So does that mean the word boob has 6 boobs in it?
Yes. In fact, true.
It's a lesbian
Okay.
threesome.
Well, I mean,
Somebody please clip this. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. My brain is so fucking goddamn stupid.
so you got 2 B cups and 1 flat chest. Because they're literally circles. You're the boob guy. You had hopes, you had dreams, but now you're just the boob guy.
I'm laughing so hard I'm destroying my back.
Tori falls out of chair again.
Don't make fun of me, I'm old! I was born old.
It's true. You were.
Oh, I'm Mother Agra. It happens.
When Morgan Freeman first saw himself in the mirror for the first time, he became old and stayed that way.
No, he said
Dude.
she had a hose and she had dreams. No deems, apparently.
Now just think of all the quotes from last stream.
Oh god.
I'm sorry I missed that. What?
I'm remembering all the quotes from last stream. It really started off when Moon went, "Oh, he's talking about your tits."
Yep. Yep.
I thought the thirsty stream was last night with Monster Prom. No.
Oh.
No, it wasn't the thirst stream. It was the horny stream because
True.
we had no control over that game being as horny as it was.
They just took the ball and ran with it.
It really did.
So anyway, the one we found in the infirmary said floor airy.
God damn it.
So that means floor air must be top floor, right? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here.
I don't know. Floor A kind of seems like a bottom to me.
But we didn't get wet.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I should go ask to see Blue's balls.
Yeah.
There's no way that can be misinterpreted at all.
Keep going.
No. Don't.
There's more in there. That sounds like phrasing.
Key cards.
Card games on motorcycles.
I was just about to say, sorry, could you repeat that, Zach? Because you were so quiet. They've got toilets on them.
I'm about to slap that hang up button, y'all. Fucking. I'm about to head out.
Can we stop, like, roasting Moon? She's burnt at this point. She's extra crispy.
She's burnt slapped up.
Oh, thank you. Oh god. That's we have to play Left 4 Dive with buttons and dad, so fucking so I can use the sexy legs coach again. I need him back.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say so that you could shoot me in the back.
No.
I can do that. I can down you on my own terms in vanilla or whatever, but
Wait, you're gonna down her or what? I want to see this.
Moon's going down on me.
Pneumonica, she's taking a lot of shit from
loaded
y'all.
phrasing. Loaded phrasing abounds.
They've got 2 tits on them.
Sorry. Brain took a minute to catch up on that one. Do you mean the O's, or do you mean the curvature of the moon?
I mean, there is also a B on there.
There is.
So there's
There
2
is.
tits.
And a boob to spare. That means these must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about.
God, we've gone so far off rails there are no rails anymore.
I mean, we could just skip this whole fucking
Whoa.
set of dialogue because what is it serving to do? We're rehashing the same shit that we rehashed on every single part of this playthrough.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair.
There's
The
2
only
of them,
thing
just
that's
like the
different-
sun key. You take one, Ten me OG, huh?
Hey,
Why?
wait.
You're
the only
solo.
thing we have to worry about is the SD card because I don't think we got that in any other route.
Clover and I only need 1. Alright, thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card.
I feel like I've seen something like that before.
Tenmyoji, I should fucking hope.
I mean,
I know you're
you don't
old,
know how old
but
he is.
but fucking SD cards have been around for so
discs?
fucking long. Ah!
Where's my floppy disks?
Hi, Aisha. No reels. Let's just hop
I don't know how
off.
to use a computer.
I have two in a Mega Man anime. Oh god,
But
10 Myoji.
where?
I wonder what's on it.
Porn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon.
Stick it in.
Well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us.
And then forget we ever had it until we're in the correct timeline.
That's right. Wait, what? Why does everything taste blue? All we've got left is...
Why does everything taste blue? Maybe you got a little too close and personal with the personal Frankenstein. The key.
You see, I always wanted to know what Smurfs taste like. They just taste blue.
What are you? What's the fucking bad guy? Like in that show?
Gargamel.
Yeah. What was his motivation?
He wanted
to
like
eat the Smurfs.
For real?
Like different...
That wasn't just a fucking robot chicken joke?
Well, there was like two things. There was like, first it was like, turn them to gold, and then it was eat them. Or something.
Yeah, Aisha's right, and that means Zach is right.
Yeah.
Is that the key to the exit?
No.
What else would it be?
I mean, it might be the key to your porn stash.
Why would it be here? Why would I use a traditional key?
As maybe you're Zero.
If I was Zero, I wouldn't be here right now.
If you was Zero, those robots would have boobs on them.
You don't know which way the man swings. He has a grandson, but where did the grandson come from?
I'm gonna say it's both ways.
Bofa. Come on, there's no time to waste. There we go. Let's move. It's almost...
Hey, Asia, I'm gonna give you a pass because you've never seen my name spelled out before, but it's just ZAK.
Yeah, he's a fancy boy.
I get very particular about people spelling my name because my whole life I've been ZAK and everyone's like ZACH.
ZACK.
I always found it was... I always found it weird that people wanted to spell it ZACH. Like,
it's not Zatch.
Zatch Bell.
Yep. Hi, Amphigory. You missed out on all of us losing our fucking minds.
You missed out on the tits.
Tori made a boob joke and I died, okay?
It's
oh my god,
titty.
It's oh my god, oh my... You're not allowed.
I made 3 jokes in one goddamn sentence.
Fucking hell.
It says titty.
Monica bans everyone.
The lock for the door. It says lock.
Sorry, was that my line?
Yeah, it was.
No, remember,
but now I have lost all hope.
Let's go.
Okay.
Showdown.
Gong Mi Tenpai.
No, it was Gongi Fat Shy, wasn't it?
Gong Mi Tempura?
No.
3.
No! That's...
2.
Titty.
This is just like when you're a little kid and you just learn new dirty words and you're screaming them.
A little bit. I'm tired.
Hey, Mom, what does fuck mean?
Okay. When I
Fuck
learned the fuck word, I didn't know how to spell it for some reason, and I spelled it like I think with an E for some reason at the end.
Fuck
And,
hey.
and my friend was like, "That smells fuke. What the fuck?" Like,
What the fuke?
and
Damn it!
we were like in 3rd grade, or we were in like 4th grade. I think I can't remember. I think it was 4th.
Where's the kitten?
Is this
There he is.
another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
Can you get a refresh, please?
No.
Grazie.
Tenmyoji just looks so tired right now.
He's tired of our shit. He's been listening to us from his dimension.
Oh, Amp's kiddo is in that phase right now. But it's all about bathroom words and not actual curses.
I'm sure the baby. I don't know why babies just like to yell "poopin" or something like that.
I'm pooping.
Yep.
Are you pooping?
Ori is case in point.
What do you
No, but
have?
like my
Knife! No!
my nephew just loves to talk about poop for some reason, and it's like,
No,
I
the
have
best,
concerns.
still the best thing ever is me yelling at my cat, "Are you pooping?" And Coco just like, "Yeah, I'm pooping."
God, that is on this channel, right?
It is. It's from a Final Fantasy stream.
Let me go find it.
They love that it shocks grown-ups. They do it for the lulz. I mean, same. That's the reason
true.
why I said it says titty.
That's my wife.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Down. See, oh no.
Well, shoot.
Sorry, I have to keep an eye on this kitten because if I'm not, he'll chew through the wires of my computer.
We
Duh.
couldn't
Hmm?
finish the line.
Oh.
It's fine. It's just Stigma trying to pointlessly open a door by forcing
With his
it.
bare hands, yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd
2
have about
pounds.
a
Oh, no.
truck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it
I
wasn't.
don't know, Clover.
What?
How much do you weigh?
I mean, Sigma thinks it weighs like 2 pounds. Also, he has a dope-ass robot arm, so fuck you.
Wait, who has a dope ass robot arm?
Never mind.
Wait, I do?
Never mind.
Hmm.
I want to know what those are.
Gosh,
Those are called
Clover.
boobs.
Gosh, Clover, I wonder. I mean, how many
Clover,
of these
that's-
doors have you seen?
Only 2.
So these characters are so fucking dumb.
Those white doors?
Are
I
they
cannot find the clip.
chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
I like how there's always a point in these games where I just get impatient.
Yeah.
And I
Okay, well, to be fair,
lose my
how many
goddamn
hours
brain.
of this game have we played?
It's
like-
the 16th
A lot.
part at 2 hours is
Yeah.
a pot. Hold on, actually. 32
We did
fucking
longer
hours.
for more.
We
Yeah,
played for
32
over a
fucking
day.
hours. Almost
Yeah,
a day and
so-
a half.
that's exactly why. Like, eventually you just hit the bullshit wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we're pretty ahead of the game considering we've gotten partially through 2 routes. And also gotten 1 ending in 32 hours.
Yeah, you're right.
1 out
Especially
of
doing random things.
1 out
We
of
did use
9
the skip
endings or
button a
something.
lot, though.
Yeah, and
Well, you're supposed to, because why would you torture yourself like that?
yeah,
True.
if you want to do that, you play the original 999.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm
Let
joking?
me ask you a question.
We didn't play the original 999. I did a long time ago on this channel. But
and it didn't have a skip?
no, there's no skip button. And the
boy.
original 999 doesn't allow you to jump around either. So, like, no, I think the original 999 had a skip button, but it didn't allow you to jump between the choices, so you had to start from the first one every single time.
What?
You had to solve the
wow.
fucking ladder room.
Ladder? I hardly know her.
Exactly. You had to do the ladder room every single time that you started the game. And you could not jump around to just like, oh, I'm gonna go back to this choice and do it. Like, nah. Nah, you gotta get all the way back there. Yamaka's been running Ghostbusters for approximately 90 hours.
That's a lot of ghost busting.
That's a lot of busting.
Can you get a refresh, please?
Okay, there's 12 endings.
So, you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Yep, for this next round, you don't have a choice in who you get to go with, but you have a choice in which door to go through. However, we're not going to read that, I don't think.
Me and I.
Where are we? We chose yellow. We chose ally.
So we have two choices. Blue.
So YAB. E. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get to the end of this because we needed an ending before this. So we're going to have to go back to either YBA or YAR.
I deadass can't find this fucking clip, but I found a bunch of other ones that I wanted to look at.
Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Asshole.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Million bucks says it's deal.
I know, right?
What?
One of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, wife. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Right. Got it.
Let's go.
Go Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
So an old dude, a college dropout, and a chick in a bikini walk into the lounge.
Too saucy for TV.
Excuse me.
Sounds like any night in Vegas.
Out there.
Boy, am I glad he's in there and we're out here. Such a fucking old reference, Jesus.
Yeah. We returned to Floor A warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Refresh. Wait. It like fixed itself right before you refreshed.
It always does.
Okay, who'd gone through the red door? And Dio, who'd gone through the green door. Which I'm surprised he's out
Where's
here.
Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
I hate my life. Tenmyoji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear. He's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked to one another, eyebrow.
Sorry, I clicked in to refresh you and clicked back, and it was
That's fine. Clover and I looked to one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
So, for those just tuning in for the first time, one of the participants, a kid named Quark, became infected with Radical 6, which is a deadly virus that makes you psychopathic and want to take your own life because you reach a point of, like, distraught hopelessness, so it basically drives you fucking crazy.
Yeah. It makes you want to free your soul, quote unquote.
Yes. Because apparently at some point the Radical 6 virus was released as a biological warfare sort of thing.
By Dio's cult.
Yeah, if you haven't
Been here for the 32 fucking hours we've done.
yeah. Dio's actually part of a cult, we found out in another ending, called Free the Soul. And he's actually like a clone of the founder's brother. And their whole ideal is like it's basically neo-Marxism to the max.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neo-Marxism meets Metal Gear.
Sure.
Right behind you.
Metal Gear has clones.
Yeah.
He should be fine now.
And apparently the virus also ended up killing, like, what was it?
Oh, an obscene amount of people. Like,
yeah.
several populations worth, country-wise.
Secret.
Yeah, here we go. Powerful virus whose worldwide spread is an integral part of this story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game to find out. Here we go. Radical 6 infection spread. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
World Health Organization.
Yes.
For those confused.
For those who haven't played, what was it? Plague Inc.?
Yes. Oh, we should find out about Sigma's cat problem. Hold on.
Oh, right.
Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. I'm going to ignore the typos there. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift in exchange for giving food to its fellows. But, the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the magical black cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it, so the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward and felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk in cat puns when he talked about cats, and they lived happily ever after.
Or Sigma's just a fucking idiot.
This seems very much like a Studio Ghibli film.
Oh, right. Tenmyoji's grandpa videos.
No!
A collection
No!
of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone of Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors.
I say, young whippersnapper, you're not quite ready for that VHS.
Thanks, Master Roshi.
Ah, yes, the thing behind Free the Soul. An emerging religious organization with a rapidly growing membership. Some figures claim their congregation numbers over 1 million in countries across the world. Originally, the organization called itself Free the Soul of Y, but later dropped of Y to become simply Free the Soul. The founder of the religion is known only as Brother, and his true identity is a mystery. Only a small number of the highest-ranking members have ever seen him. The doctrine of Free the Soul demands that its adherents separate themselves from the world, free themselves of lust, and release their souls from their physical bodies so that they can be purified. Its followers believe that they will be born again as a new race, and that the world will be transformed into a place of equality with no conflict or poverty. Considering how a peaceful world of equality with no conflict or poverty usually plays out in the movies, they seem like a pretty scary group of people. Brother, the founder of Free the Soul, although he prefers not to be referred as such. As a child, he had a younger brother whom he was very fond of. Unfortunately, the worst happened and the younger brother was murdered. Rage and despair filled Brother, and for 9 days and 9 nights he was consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with base desires, and needed to be purified so that a new world could come into being. God had spoken to Brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing that mission, and at the age of 26, he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims that Y is a symbol for miracles. And the Myrmidons. Free the Soul is a powerful new religious order dedicated to the establishing a new world order, and the Myrmidons are their elite frontline soldiers in that secret war. The general public knows nothing about the Myrmidons, but their actions have put them on watch lists of intelligence communities across the globe. Rumors say that all Myrmidons have the same face, suggesting that they may all be clones of a single person. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you that it is a very credible source. There's quite a few little things that we haven't gone through yet, so... Oh, yeah, here's the knife. A small survival knife. It has Myrmidon stamped into the flat of the blade. There's blood on it, but whose blood? That was found in another playthrough. So now that we've had a brief rehash...
It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Refresh, please. Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial.
Boy, it sure would be a shame if somebody else was infected with Radical 6 now.
Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. My life, though. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
It helps that he's fucking unconscious.
Going to be okay.
Yes. We analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it...
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
That's a cute sprite for Vi. We rarely
Yeah.
get to see it, but it's a very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
I'm getting tired of Discord's bullshit.
Zach, do you have the stream open?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Yeah, that could help you just like to
Just take
Get
the
through
extra
this.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, take the extra 30 seconds.
30
minutes are-
seconds.
Yeah, there's like a 30-second delay or something right now.
No,
Oh, really?
because I was using it.
It's only like 5 seconds for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Because
Um,
fast.com was saying it was 30.
Sheesh. Tenmyoji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. That was 6 seconds, New Monica.
7 seconds, apparently.
Mm.
He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So, Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyoji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
Huh?
And yet I'm pretty sure that this game came out before JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No.
Really? When did JoJo's come out?
JoJo's been out since the 80s.
Oh.
Nani?
The anime had a like the actual takeoff though from 2013 or maybe a little earlier. But it had an OVA in the 1990s, and the manga's been going since the 80s.
Huh.
This game. 2012.
Shit! Shit! Fuck!
I got a
Holy shit, Tori!
I got a really
We can
early
see the
release of it.
future.
Oh my god. The thing to know, I think though, is a lot of people who design in media overall for Japan seem to have very they definitely keep track of high fashion.
Yeah.
And like I don't think that the creator of this game is much different.
Yeah.
Araki has very specific tastes that I think even exceed those sort of like tastes, but like they all kind of come from the same information pool.
Like definitely Uchikoshi, who made these games. For the first game, you could definitely tell that he was keeping track of fashion styles in Japan when the game was released, or rather, when the game was.
Clover
being
was
developed.
very trendy.
Clover was dressed as like a Harajuku girl. Junpei absolutely looked like what you expect from someone who's like 21 years old in Japan.
Yep.
Like his fashion style was very key and on point. June's style was a little bit more reserved and interesting. Santa absolutely looked like he was trying to imitate Gact or something.
He had that gothic flavor, not necessarily part of the Lolita scene, but he had a lot of it.
He had the case of I want to be the protag.
Yeah. Other characters who showed up in there obviously also had very specific styles too. And I mean, Lotus, they explained why she looked the way she did because she was kidnapped as she was coming home from a belly dancing class.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Which explains the boobs.
Which explains the belly dancing outfit.
Yeah. Literally everything to do with that.
Who else? Light just kind of has his own style, but he's blind, so pretty much you can just say that Clover dressed him.
Yeah, that's why he looks trendy.
That's why he looks like he's some sort of prince character.
Yeah.
And then 7, we found out why he was dressed the way he was. He was currently an undercover cop at the docks when he got kidnapped, so.
Which explains he looks like either a background character or
he looks like a fisherman.
Yeah, he specifically had those fishing, what do you call those?
Like a Japanese fisherman, yeah.
Yeah. The overalls, that's right.
But with these characters, they all have very interesting styles, I'd say. And there's a reason for it that I can't go into.
Because it spoils.
Yeah. Let's just say that we have multi-generational styles here. Which would explain why maybe
grandpa, a baby.
Yeah.
Some
boobs.
Some boobs.
Yeah.
I said noobs.
Noobs, aka Dio.
I thought you said boobs.
Yeah,
I was like, dude,
we have some noobs, aka Dio. We have some boobs, aka Clover and Alice.
Yeah.
And Kay, because Kay's got some kind of bear shit going on under there.
Kay has a specific look that is meant to be very ambiguous.
This thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, Dio's kind of a boob. I mean, you're right.
I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What, you don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
All right.
Yeah, He's right. There's a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one, too.
Oh, and Fi has a very specific kind of look, too. So... like...
Fi definitely was the most contemporary looking one at the time the game came out.
yeah. Which says a lot. Dio's an ass clown, exactly.
Yeah.
But he's a ringleader ass clown, which is worse. He's dressed like
He's the lead
fucking... He's dressed like he's the ringleader of a circus, and that was his whole story, too.
I honestly just thought he was a lion tamer.
I honestly just thought he was an
It's a
idiot.
shame the lion didn't eat him.
That's
Honestly, thought he
because
was
the ninth
kidnapped from a
line's supposed to
costume
eat the
party.
sun. What'd you say, Zach?
I honestly thought he was kidnapped from a costume party.
I mean, that would have
That's
been...
the most reasonable version of events.
Yeah, that probably would have been a great explanation. Too bad Dio didn't pick that.
Too bad Dio's from a fucking cult who, you know, has
Yeah.
no experience, like, being around real people.
Cultists don't go to parties. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
She sounds so scared.
Mood.
It starts playing Linkin Park.
Mhm.
Luna tapped a few things on the screen, and a bar began to move across the screen. Luna moved into a bar. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon, lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Whew. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but... sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too.
This voice sounds familiar.
Or did he just say...
Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table. What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God.
Was that Fi?
You really had me worried there. What happened?
us are dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Alright, now you can talk.
Well, I know the voice actress. However,
It sounded like 5 for a second.
it's not her, though.
Anything else
this
you
is-
guys picked up?
Well, I think I know who that operator was also, but, like, voice actor-wise, but,
I mean, so we're on Mars.
What makes you say that?
I mean, it's context like there's 9 of us. You know, the fact that we found this recording.
So the recording took place on the night of the total lunar eclipse, December 31st, 2028.
Right.
That's the first thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, which means it's past that date now.
Second thing to keep in mind is this was an operator call to from what it sounds like, a space base on Mars. That is a test facility because he noted test subjects.
Yeah. And it kind of sounds like Radical 6 was created there.
It sounds like Radical 6 started an infection there, maybe, but I would honestly say that is a mislead. I'd say that's a red herring, but that's because I know the next game. And I think that's also the reason why Moon said that she knows who it is. So, because Moon has watched me play the next game.
It's not just that. That voice actress is in the cast.
Yeah.
Presently.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that it'll mean much in this game. It might mean a little more next game.
It means a lot more next game.
Yeah.
Also, there are 9 subjects. 6 of them are dead. There is something else to the statement, and it can be derived from the statement itself, but it's not obvious. Pneumonica's out of wrist. So, let's review this real quick. This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon, lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but, sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What, you gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? enough jokes, alright? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well, then what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table. What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond. This is... Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened? 6 of us are dead. What? Counting myself, there are only 3 left. How? Why are... They were killed. What? I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people. Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit, what the hell happened in there?
And there's a freaking lot to digest from that.
Yeah.
It kind of explains why A, there's 9 of us. B, there's only 3 per group. 3 per table, 3 per group. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
I don't think that's right.
Eh.
No, it's too convenient.
Well, I mean, in the last game,
you could have 3 to 5.
Right.
In the last game, you were allowed to have 3 to 5 people go through a door.
Right, but the thing is like that notary game reflected on another event that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this is reflecting on that event, hypothetically, then that means, well, in my mind, that is why there's 9 subjects, 9 of us, and it's 3 per group.
Monica, feel free to DM me about the detail, because I'm curious as to whether I know this detail or not, because that's the thing about this game series, is there's so much to digest that it's very hard to always follow which plot line is picked up and which plot line is dropped and which detail is picked up and which detail is dropped. Because, as I told Moon, one of the most frustrating things about this series is ignoring the fact that, you know, we're literally dropping timelines sometimes. There are also plot holes and plots that have been dropped that piss me off to no end because I want to know more about them.
What's
Maybe
in the
he'll
box?
pick them back up someday.
No, he's done with the series. That's why
What?
AI, the
That's why I
Somnium
said-
Files, is a thing.
Well, someday means, you know,
I mean, maybe he'll
within the
revisit
lifetime
them.
of the human being that is responsible for this bullshit.
Mm-mm. Within the lifetime. Okay, so DM was sent.
I got a free refresh.
That is a good point.
This trivia section is too big and I'm angry at it.
Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
I think you mean what on Mars. Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaking heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyoji.
Aisha, we were just discussing the message. And also I was reading the DM that Pneumonica sent, but I didn't read it out loud. Because it's an interesting detail, but I'm gonna let people figure it out.
Like me, who hasn't played the next game yet.
Yep.
Yep.
I want to know. Mm.
Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
He knows a lot of things, but you're gonna have to be more specific about your question.
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
What?
Mars? I'm sorry, what? You
Quote
mean some kind
Phi?
of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you
A
know
bitchin'
that the
one.
government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines?
What?
Particle
Tenmyoji,
annihilation.
do you even fucking know what that means?
Particle annihilation. That sounds familiar. Like something maybe have run into, but not in this time.
You mean like a bomb?
Like bomb.
A bomb.
These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
That ties into what Monica mentioned. Yes, you can point it out, Pneumonica. Or I can just read the DM.
He said you're supposed to be on Mars?
You're supposed to be on Mars.
But what if we're actually on Mars now?
The radio operator, who can see the moon blushing, can also dispatch rescue to the place that's supposed to be on Mars. And it is a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. Where did we find out that the last game took place?
Nevada.
Everything happens near Las Vegas, guys, but it has to stay there.
Listen, Area 51,
See?
okay?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, Tori.
This is why it's all anime, because they're Naruto running through the timeline.
Stop! Stop! Leave.
See, back in the year in 2019.
Wait, Pneumonica, it
Please
took
no.
place in Detroit? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not thinking about Michigan and the cornfields in
Escape
which
from hell.
you rise up to look into as soon as GLaDOS decides that, you know what, you're too much of a hassle. And now we've crossed into Portal. Look at the artwork. That's clearly inner city Detroit.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Listen.
Tenmyoji was saying, I was saying, so what we just listened to was the transmission from that project?
Yeah,
Why is something like that here?
don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation.
You fools, you're all unbound in the universe with this.
I mean, Sigma's first question should be, what year is it?
I know, right?
You know, he's not bright.
Tenmyoji's the only person on this fucking group who can answer that question, and he can't.
Are you sure? I don't know if he's even capable.
No, he's capable of it. He just can't because it's too dangerous.
He's too fucking stupid.
Oh,
They're all too dumb.
He's actually probably the smartest person in this goddamn game.
I fucking hate that,
Besides
though.
Luna.
That's so dumb. I
Luna
hate
doesn't
that.
count.
Luna can't count.
Luna doesn't count because she's a precious cinnamon roll and also other reasons.
What year is it? Hey kid, what year is it? What's going on in the world?
Donuts, it's got something
Trump
to
is
do
still
with Zero's
president.
plan.
Shit, we didn't go back enough.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
Look, the bar's so low for being the smartest person in this game that it's not even an achievement.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved.
I was part of it. God.
Of course you were. You stupid fuck.
Involved?
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other.
Conjunction,
In this case, we're
what's your
talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the sun.
Yeah, he was involved with it. He was having sex with the project on a daily basis, says Pneumonica.
I mean, he's a lonely dude. Why not?
Does that explain why
Grandpa
he said
videos.
does that explain why he said the poster downstairs was in such good condition?
Mm-hmm.
So unless
Because
we've
it's
got some
old
sort
for
of
him.
relay,
What?
there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other.
No, conjunction is when three things in space are in a line with each other.
What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people.
Hey, Tori.
Which means 10 Myoji do all fucking long. That's a line.
I know who the voice was.
Oh, honey, I know who the voice was too.
I'm
Isn't
surprised.
it fun?
I'm surprised Ten Myoji isn't reacting more.
Maybe the fact that there's pitch shift had something to do with it.
Could be.
She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Carlos, you dumb fuck.
Carlos, you stupid fucking bastard! I hate you,
You
so
stupid
goddamn much.
bisexual disaster!
You stupid fucking goddamn idiot!
I
Using glue as hair gel. That's Ushikoshi canon, by the way. He likes to answer questions in a silly manner. So yeah, Carlos apparently glues his hair. Fuck.
So confused.
You will remain confused. It's a long time away.
But we're in the future.
It's a long time away for us, Zach.
Carlos, you fucking idiot.
This is his problem. He was just too fucking gay. He's like, man, I gotta give me some of that. And then he ruined everything.
This is what happens when you think with your dick.
It's true. And you only have
You
one
kill
fucking
6
brain
billion
cell between
people.
the 2 of you.
Between the
You
3
only have
of
one
you.
brain cell between you and your dick. So
Asia, don't worry. I'm just as confused.
it's in a future game. Which Tori has played and I watched. So
You mean a future game that's in the past?
Yes.
It's the future past.
We
Very
can see
annoying.
the future.
Yep.
Me and Moon answering at the same beat. Yes!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crikey.
Jeez, fuck. Let's go. Shaolin. Fucking.
Tenmyoji frowned and looked down at the floor. Asia flips a fucking table.
Mood.
We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room.
Imanka, by the time we reach that game, no one's gonna remember this.
Oh boy, are we not?
I mean, I might.
Maybe.
You might want to write it down.
I remember all like the little small.
You might want to write down episode 16.
Yeah, write down episode 16.
BLR episode 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that when we come across that ending in the next game, you can go back and rewatch it and be like, it makes sense now! It all makes sense now!
And then you can be mad.
How long will this video be available on Twitch?
Tori
I will highlight it,
them.
so it should be on there forever.
Yeah.
Anyway. Did you read this? I don't think you did.
Yeah, I read this one.
Okay.
Zach, do you want me to read for a bit, just so, like, because I think my latency on Twitch is less than yours.
I mean,
don't worry, Monica. I'll have it highlighted.
Okay.
At last, he stopped, raised his head, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
Dun, dun, dun!
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered, or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic.
Oh god, I just thought of something. Oh god. I'm putting stuff together. But the reason why you said, why haven't we seen Sigma in Current? Fucking, he's an old guy now. Like, he was put in one of those fucking goddamn machines downstairs, was frozen, was de-thawed in this time, thrown in a fucking machine with a girl who can snap his head with her thighs. Who knew his fucking name.
Okay, but why are Clover and Alice fine?
Same thing. There's 3 pods. There's 3 of them.
But didn't you say something? You said something weird. Did I?
You know what? I'm just gonna say Rogue is partially right on some of this, but desperately wrong on other parts.
Asia, her head and thighs? Yeah,
because
so
it's interesting that Clover and Alice don't look that old, but you think that Sigma looks old? Why does Sigma look old out of them if they were all in cryopods?
Like, why would they be fine and not Sigma?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a tin hat theory there, buddy.
Look, it's not tin, it's aluminum, okay? First of all.
Okay.
Anyway, Asia, in the first episode, when we first met Phi in one of the rooms, there was a hatch that opened on the top of the room, and we offered to give Phi a lift. That required, hypothetically, her putting her legs around our head. Not that head. And, which means, thigh around head, and yeah.
Yeah, no, Marco, we haven't opened up Kay's armor yet. We found the key to open up Kay's armor, but we were on the wrong track to be able to do it.
Yeah. Murder happened before then.
And unfortunately, when there's blood seeping through the armor, the key doesn't work unless the subject inside is alive.
Yep.
I have so many thoughts in my head.
Let's just go.
Let's continue before I die.
Prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, spread pretty quick.
Once we hit the end of this scene,
all
I'm
across
gonna
the planet.
stop. Because we are at 9:30, so we are hitting our 2-hour limit.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Yep. It's usually how it happens. I mean, I've played enough Plague Inc. to know how that goes. And I imagine Uchikoshi also played Plague Inc. in order to get those stats.
You know what? You know what?
He probably
He
did.
might have, because apparently one of the characters in this game specifically likes Angry Birds.
Yeah.
So he's into mobile games.
Wow. Damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start.
So I will specify that Plague Inc., if I remember correctly, came out on first?
Yes.
I don't think it came out on mobile first.
Yeah, but it became a mobile sensation.
Well, yeah.
After its release, and I wouldn't doubt that he would go and look and play it. I don't know that it would coincide with any of these game releases, though. But you know what? It would make sense.
Anyway. Rogue, did you read this line?
I read the line. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Mood, Sigma. Mood. Well, no. Take that back. Explain that date.
Finally!
Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas, too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
Honey. Oh, honey. No, honey, you're from the past. You dumb fuck.
Look, it's all a wiggly wobbly, timey-wimey.
I'm telling you, why was this man going to school to be a fucking doctor?
He was. He totally was.
How did he qualify? Did he cheat? Did
I guess
pay money to put Sigma in school?
Listen,
Moon,
I
it was a
guess
community
the entrance exam for medical school in Japan is just really fucking easy. It's just 2 + 2.
Christ.
Look, it was a community college.
Nurses do all the work anyway. It's fine.
It's true, and the nurses are honestly the best. Yeah, no, Sigma is definitely a himbo.
A major fucking himbo.
Oh
my god.
You'd
Am I
fail
a
that
himbo?
exam.
Zach, you know 2 + 2, so you don't qualify for the himbo
Zach,
exemption.
You at least were able to figure out that, hey, if the recording was done in 2028, that means we're after that date. Sigma thinks that the recording is from the future. Because if he got grabbed on Christmas, it still must be Christmas.
Could be from the future. You know, some antimatter bombs, man. You don't know what the fuck's going. Anyway, Tin Hat away.
You see,
don't give me that shit, Gabe.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't got time for this!
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
All right, Zero, shut up.
Non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Fucking grandpa.
Wait, You haven't answered.
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
But
that's enough. Shut your damn hole, or I'm picking Betray.
You already did, bitch.
Big dick energy if I ever saw one.
Grab scalpel. You can't pick Betray if you're dead.
Can't pick Betray if I cut off your hands.
Fine.
I mean, he could use his tongue to pick Betray, but...
I mean, he'd have to have some pretty good tongue strength.
How's he gonna get in, though? He can't slide the card through the door.
You just nub it.
He seems to be doing all right.
Touchscreens are no sensitive. I know, I've tried. I mean, Mnemonica, I know because I've dropped my phone on my face several times, so, you know.
Oh, Asia doesn't know what the game is.
Oh!
The Ambidex.
The Ambidex game. Ambidex game.
There's actually a reason to actually look this over now.
Yep. So
I have to pee. I'll be back.
All right.
So Asia, first off, have you heard of the Prisoner's Dilemma?
That's okay. Don't worry about that. The AB game. This refers to the Ambidex game. It's fair to assume that the AB is short for Ambidex. But it also represents the two choices each player is given, A and B. A is the choice to ally, B is the choice to betray. When using the voting machine in the AB room, each player must choose to either ally or betray before the time limit is up. A round of the AB game is played between the members of the group that went through the previous chromatic door together. The two members of the pair play against a single solo. Each party can choose to either cooperate or betray. The BP of each, bracelet points of each player will change depending on that choice. Now, mind you, in order to get through the number 9 door, you have to have 9 BP. Yeah, it is fucking terrible. It's really hard for me to read. So, in order to get through the door, you have to play the Ambidex game in order to get a full 9 BP. You start off with 3. If you choose to ally, and your opponent chooses to ally, you both get plus 2 BP. If you choose to ally, and your opponent chooses to betray, you get minus 2 BP, and they get plus 3 BP. If you choose to betray, and your opponent chooses to ally, you get plus 3 BP, but it'll cost them 2 BP. If you both choose to betray, then you both get 0 BP. If you break the rules, or if your BP falls below 0, you will be penalized. More specifically, a set of needles in your bracelet will be activated, injecting you with 2 different drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soprol Beta. 9 minutes later, this will be followed by a muscle relaxant called Tuocurarine. The muscle relaxant will cause your lungs to cease functioning, killing you. In other words, the penalty for failure is death.
And that's the Ambidex game, people.
Mnemonica, I love that she slowly slides into her persona, which is Zero Jr. And if you don't know who Zero Jr. is, I could probably find the thing on that too. Grandpa videos.
Did Asia see the bunny?
No, did Asia see the bunny?
Asia, did you see the bunny? Wait 7 seconds. No, Asia did not see the bunny.
Let's see if there's tile that can throw.
I swore we found one that has 0.
E-room, bracelet. Oh, each participant has a bracelet attached to their left wrist. If a participant breaks the rules or fails to fulfill certain conditions, then a set of 4 needles in the bracelet will inject them with 2 chemicals in succession. There are only 2 situations in which will cause the bracelet to come off. The person wearing the bracelet completes the game and escapes. The heart rate of the person, or the heart of the person wearing it stops beating. Attempting to break the bracelet or attempting to force it off will be considered a violation of the rules, in which you will be penalized.
Which means death.
This is Nonar Game, deadly game that 9 people have been forced to play. The official name is Nonar Game Ambidex Edition. As part of the Nonar Game, the participants must also play the Ambidex game or the AB game. What's the purpose of the Nonar Game? To escape. How do you open the number 9 door? Have 9 BP. How do you earn BP? Go to the AB room and play the AB game. How do you enter the AB room? You find a card with the correct symbol on it. Where are these card keys behind the CDs, which are chromatic doors. Also, once you've opened the chromatic doors and completed the puzzle beyond, you can go through them as many times as you want with whoever you want. Also, in addition to that, there is pairs and solos. Pairs share the same destiny. Yeah, thank you for finding an image. Because
I don't think we're gonna find one.
yeah. Hold on. EU stands for erotic units. Wow.
And Tori's banned.
That's what it said! Oh, not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Just one. Oh yeah, those are the new 3 variations that he'll say before he leaves. And that is, have a nice trauma, have a nice chase, have a nice trumpet.
Oh.
Zero the Third. Such a fun character.
Okay, I think we've cycled through. Maybe?
Alright, now we've reached the end. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'd like to stay with Quark, but he seems to be doing alright. You were gonna say?
I lost my train of thought.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair.
That's true.
I can
That was
trust her.
fair.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Refresh. Tenmyoji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. I rushed after him, like, what the fuck, old man? Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
Refresh. We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
You think I was that much of an asshole?
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
Sure is.
You've only got 1 BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray...
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I mean, honestly, it's Dio. Would you really choose Ally?
Nope, because
I
he
don't have a
wouldn't.
choice. I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Hey Alice, don't you have 1BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally.
I'm back, baby.
Welcome back.
Hi.
I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
There's frogs outside.
Penal. But what if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to Ally?
Yes.
Of course.
The only ones who, it's a question of is, well, me, Clover, and Tenmyoji.
Do we ally or betray Tenmyoji?
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Refresh. Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. I noticed in this version that one unit didn't move.
Are you sure?
I think. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of our there. Tori, I'm just gonna steal your monitor and just read from it directly.
I mean, the alternative. The alternative is you come here on Thursday nights.
True, but
BYOM. Bring your own mic.
That's true.
I mean, technically it was her mic, so.
Yeah. Although my mic is good enough to pick up both of us, so, and that way we don't get crossfire.
That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Yeah, but you see, if I go over to your house, then when I make my shitty puns, you're just gonna hit me.
Nah, I won't do a hit. Also, Tenmyoji tried to read a line, but Zach talked.
Sorry.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door?
Something about how you'd convince me to choose Ally. Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got 1 BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
Can you stop being a dick?
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
That's easier for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, That's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
10 Myoji, you fucking idiot.
Look, if she shows any more skin in this game, they're gonna have to change her rating.
Oh, Aisha asked an important question. I don't know if you all said it already or not, but what's to stop everyone from always voting ally, other than general douchebaggery? Well, here's the thing about the way that the Prisoner's Dilemma, or in this case the Ambidex game, works, is the how do I say this? Mnemonic always had better words about it. The logical choice is to always choose Betray, because the worst that can happen is nobody gets ahead. The
morally correct
and also the smart option is to choose Ally, and everyone chooses Ally, because everyone would have been out in 3 rounds. Because everyone would have 9 BP at that point. But people are assholes and want to get out faster, and also instinctively do not want to trust other people that they've only just met. So again, the rational game is to always choose Betray. Because if they choose Betray and you choose Ally, you run a risk of, you know, having BP taken from you and dying as a result. Also, Pneumatica says, note in the chicken game, which is what this actually is, this is a valid strategy. This is a similar strategy that reversed the USA's consistent failures in the Cold War. It is a game of chicken.
If only it was a game of gay chicken, that's way more fun to watch.
I know, right? Although JD and Turk did it best.
Did they?
Yeah.
Don't you mean Dr. Cox and his best friend?
Dr. Cox has a best friend?
Yeah, Mr. Balls.
Well...
Wow.
Not anymore, Tori.
Oh, right, he died. I forgot about that part of Scrubs.
Yeah!
Okay.
I deadass was confused because it's like, JD and Turk don't play gay chicken. They're just open emotionally with each other. However, Dr. Cox and his best friend, Brendan Fraser, literally played gay chicken, and it was great.
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens.
Oh no, Aisha, I agree. Being the moral person that I am, the rational decision is irrational to me. Because why not do the best for the whole group instead of the best for yourself?
Okay, so here's the thing, the way you could pose it to people who are fucking stupid. Like, who are like, well, why should I trust you? Well, look, if we do this fast, everybody gets out in 3 turns rather than struggling through, like, maybe 9 turns, maybe 12 turns, maybe infinity turns.
Yeah.
Like, deadass.
There's a reason why after you do the last round and you get the star keys, Zero notes that these star keys can be used as many times as you want. Because there is the assumption that maybe you guys are all assholes and just keep, you know, fucking each other over and getting up to 8 BP before someone screws you over to the point where you have to go back down.
Are you sure you'll still choose Ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh, as if! In your dreams, creep.
Get wrecked.
Not gonna lie though, I am disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yes?
You can trust us.
Promise.
Pinky promise.
Of course.
We promise.
Wink wonk.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
I really want it to be that once you get into the AB game, Sigma just turns to Clover and is just like, so are you gonna seduce me?
No!
No.
And then Clover just beats the shit out of Sigma and votes ally.
Anyway.
Marco, the Pocky game is different from Gay Chicken.
Way different.
Yeah. The Pocky game is just, you know, the potential that, oh no, your lips might meet while eating a stick of Pocky from each end. The Gay Chicken game is inclusive of the whole body, not just, like, lips touching.
Asia, since you didn't see the last game, I'm gonna say this. Someone always dies.
Except in the true ending. The true ending is the only one in which no one dies.
Here's the scene from Scrubs that I was talking about.
No, because in the beginning of the game, the Nightman always died.
Okay, that's fair. But in this game, that's not the same case.
Oh, well, I mean...
Even the old woman has a chance to survive.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Don't you remember in Alice's route? She didn't die. We didn't find her body.
Wait, are you...
Mayhap she is still alive.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, that's true. Gollum always dies.
Aha! See?
But that's also because some routes you don't run into Gollum. So he's never alive to begin with. Okay. If someone is never born, can they ever die?
Look, don't go Schrodinger's cat on me here.
Let's just go. Come on.
Well, looks like we don't
It's
have much
almost
time
10.
left. I'm trusting you.
We're past time.
Far past.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyoji gave us a curtain nod, then turned and strode into the second AV room from the left. Right. Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to seduce me or not?
You're gonna get your ass beat. Fuck! No! I was supposed to say it before we did that.
Well, time to make a choice, kids!
Live!
We're doing it live. Let me just pop that stream bot up.
Doing it live because freaking Tori messed up.
Again.
It was an accident.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, vote whether we ally or betray Tenmyoji. Or maybe not.
Hey, Sigma.
Nope, never
I
mind.
wanted to ask you something.
Right.
She's gonna fucking pull an axe out from behind her and kill us. She's gonna fucking murder us.
She's just gonna ask us a question.
We're so fucking dead.
Alright, guys. So we're at the end of the scene. We're getting into the voting part. I thought we were gonna have to do it live. Turns out, no, we don't have to do it live.
Because Clover's gonna try to seduce us.
She's gonna fucking murder us. Come on, let's go.
No. We're gonna throw that vote on to Twitter.
No, I mean, like, let's see if she murders me right now.
Oh, you want to find out if she murders you right now? We're gonna have to see it again next time.
What's up,
Could
dog?
you pick betray?
She fucking seduces me!
Oh my lord.
What's in it for me?
I mean,
That's a line.
I could try and, like, tackle you. But
Yeah,
you're
with your
so
tiny
big
twig
and
body.
strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Go on.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back.
God.
If you just pick betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
That creepy smile, though.
Clover's
Not
gonna
Naruto.
shank us.
anything?
Yeah? Anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if you choose to betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick betray.
My mind is telling me no.
But your
But
dick's
my
saying
body-
yes.
But my
Jesus.
body is telling me
And
yes.
I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself.
Sure you won't.
I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet. And I can't leave her behind.
Sure you could.
You absolutely would.
Please?
Just for fun.
Will you pick betray?
No.
20 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Refresh. The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. It was harder because of the tightness of my pants.
I mean, listen, Sigma.
You
You've
can
got a
use
week.
it to fucking vote. Your dick.
just let me dick on the console and vote for you.
I mean, listen,
Yep.
Sigma. You've got a week. And guess what? Chat,
You're gonna get some blue balls.
you've got a week to decide whether or not we ally or betray.
Dun, dun, dun.
Where's that bunny rabbit face?
I don't remember.
Oh lord.
Oh, it didn't show up because I don't have it on this one. But yeah.
Ah well.
So, be sure to go to my Twitter. Twitter.com/Layfoulet, I think it is, yeah. Go to my Twitter in the next week and vote whether we ally or betray. Send me OG. Because
Whether we side with the old man or get laid.
whether we
We won't
side
get
with the
laid
old
either way.
man or our dick. And remember, laid rhymes with betrayed.
It really doesn't,
Yeah, it does.
but that's okay. The ud does, but that's the word not so good.
No,
Aid
no.
does.
No, you see, get laid rhymes with betrayed.
It's time to yeet everybody out of the fucking house. Get out of here.
Alright.
If you don't have a Twitter, tell your friend to go and vote for you. Or make a Twitter.
Yeah, it literally costs nothing.
It literally costs
you-
nothing.
You can only use it to vote in these.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see who votes.
It's true,
So.
she can't.
Yeah, that's it. Be sure to tune in on Sunday for the Thirst stream, aka When the Night Comes. And boy, will it be coming. Bye now!
Bye!
Bad pun.